Oh guys, good evening, welcome to the channel. Yeah, we're going to talk about Hurricane Helene a little bit. Hurricane Helene ranks number 3 out of one of the worst disasters ever in history, from what I understand. And down there in central Florida, the reason why the roads got so covered in sand, because of beach renourishment. The natural sand is actually more compact. And when they do the beach renourishment projects, they're bringing in all the fresh sand, and therefore it's not compact. It's powdery. It's very loose. So therefore it's more likely to be able to move with the wind than of course the water. And up there in Tennessee and northwards, all that area, they were actually warned over a week in advance of a front coming down. With the hurricane coming up, they collided, so there was technically about 30 inches of rain, but they were, people did not take the warning seriously. And something else very interesting about Hurricane Helene, it was 700 miles in diameter. Hurricane Katrina was it was 600 miles in diameter. Hurricane Katrina had a peak wind gust of 175 miles per hour, but Hurricane Helene had a peak wind of about 140. So it wasn't necessarily the strength of the hurricane, it was the size of it. And the fact when it was in the Gulf of Mexico, it was barely moving but 4 or 5 miles per hour, but once it got ashore, it finally picked up the pace to 17 miles per hour, maybe a little faster, give or take. And it makes me wonder, why is it Hurricane Helene had to happen right around, the election times? It makes me wonder, is Hurricane Helene manipulated? But yeah, I'm so glad that Donald Trump is over there, and he was over there in Valdosta, Georgia, and they were giving out supplies. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, we're just cruising down the road tonight here in Destin. We're here at Holiday Isle. Did a 6-7 mile walk and run earlier. Swam a little bit, but there were a lot of jellyfish. I didn't get out of the water until after dark, but that's okay. But at least the nights are slightly cooler now. But yeah, if you have any questions or any thoughts regarding the Hurricane Helene, drop a comment in the section below and tell me what you think. Yeah, I guess we'll keep the camera on, cruise around Destin a little bit. Let's see, we got a red light, we got some cars coming. But giving everybody a heads up, this week and coming Monday, there will be another tropical system forming, and it looks like it may shoot across the Gulf of Mexico. Instead of it going necessarily northwards, it'll be going eastwards. Yep, and there's a car sitting 6 inches off my bumper right now. And also around October 15th, there will be another big hurricane brewing up, so giving everybody a heads up. Look at that truck right up next to me. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but whatever. I think we're clear. Freaking car riding my bumper. I'm not going to go no faster. And you guys want to know something else? Because there's less people on the road, because there's not as many people traveling, people actually drive faster. They did a study on that years ago. But when I drive, I have no reason to speed. Life is too short. There's no reason to rush. Why rush? Well, why slam on the gas? Why slam on the brakes? Why? Why waste fuel? Why waste your brake pads? When you rush, you're more likely to make mistakes. And that's why if you just drive slow or relax, the roads are a lot safer and you'll be a lot happier. But yeah, I was looking at the surf report. Next week, seas are projected to go 4 to 6 feet, so that's going to be good surfing weather. They're trying to say that probably nothing will form up next week, but I really do believe potentially a 1, maybe a 2 hurricane will form up, but I have to do some more research and some more digging to figure out what could end up potentially happening. There's a lot of misleading information right now, so I gotta do some research and try to figure some more out. least the nights are cooler now. It's more comfortable. I remember in the peak summer months when it would be 90 degrees in here. What's really awful is this vehicle. I mean, I'm not going to say what I drive. When I got it, it had a bad mold problem. I had to gut all the interior, and because of that, the floor, all that interior being in here, all the mold, moisture stayed underneath the rubber lining on the floor and the material underneath it, and it caused the floor to rust out spot. So while I'm driving, I can actually feel the air coming up. But the horrible thing is, the exhaust manifold is right there underneath the driver's feet, and sometimes that floor gets so hot you can't even touch it. Yeah, it cut me right off, you dumbass. Excuse my language. You see what I mean? Just people flying down the road. I mean, they have. I mean, there's no reason to rush. The roads are empty. Where do you have to be at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock at night? But yeah, that ocean is awful. I've been having explosive diarrhea the last few days. I've been paying for it. But yeah, any of you lifeguards that see this video, you know, if you see me out there on the beach, feel free to say hi. And also, just as a friendly reminder, if I'm out there swimming, never come up from behind, never come charging at me, never tell me what to do. And just tell the Karens if they're complaining that, hey, it's just Alex, Florida's toughest swimmer. He's just out there swimming. No need to worry. No need for people to go crazy. But yeah, I'm about to be at the hotel here in a couple minutes, so I'm gonna go later.